Dude, get out of the car. Get out of the car. He's refusing to get out of the car. Dude, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car, dude.
Nearly 2 weeks after a deadly officer-involved shooting, Little Rock police released this dash cam video of what happened. Even though we were able to see this video, this investigation is still far from over. Isabella Moeller joins us live to explain where it goes from here. Isabella.
Yeah, for the FBI, it actually just started. They contacted the Little Rock Police Department to conduct a civil rights review on behalf of the Department of Justice. And now the initial criminal investigation, we're told, is finished. So one investigation begins as another one finishes. If you'd like to see the entire video, it is on our Facebook and our website right now. But we are going to show a little bit more. Fair warning, it is graphic. Just going over it, the footage is about 25 minutes, and it shows various angles of the confrontation between the officer and the 30-year-old. So video shows that almost immediately after Blackshire's car backs into a space, you hear the officer get out of his car and start confronting him. You hear it right there. He fires those shots into the windshield. One of those shots eventually does kill Blackshire on the scene. The entire thing, again, it is on our Facebook page and our website, so you can go see that on our website right now. Mayor Frank Scott Jr. said yesterday at City Hall that none of the videos were edited and is now repeatedly asking the public to remain calm and trust in the process of this investigation. But Ashley, as you said at the beginning, for some, this investigation is just starting. The FBI is just starting their investigation, and we're now waiting for the prosecutor's office to determine if any criminal charges will be filed. In Little Rock, Isabella Moeller, back to you.
Thanks, Isabella. We'll continue to follow that. A Yell County woman pleaded not guilty in the death of her 2-year-old son. Emily Markham is charged with permitting child abuse resulting in serious physical injury or death. Her son, Remington Rainey, was found not breathing back in November and died at the hospital. Markham's boyfriend, Chase Mullins, was arrested shortly after the boy's death. He pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder in early January. Also in Yell County, a woman is hoping someone can help find her brother who's been missing for 8 years. Robert Wayne Cox disappeared in February of 2011. His sister says his health had declined rapidly in the months before he disappeared. At that time, he was nonverbal and shuffled around with his head down. She and her father think foul play is involved.
If he would have walked off, he would have been found somewhere because he couldn't travel that fast.
Robert Cox would be 65 years old. The Yell County Sheriff's Office says this case is still active. State police are also helping in the investigation and say he is still listed as a missing person. The state lawmaker sponsoring a controversial bill that would allow people to use deadly force as self-defense is hoping it gets new life. The Stand Your Ground bill failed in a Senate committee earlier this week. Groups like Arkansas Moms Demand Action, as well as state police and the Sheriff's Association of Arkansas, are against the bill. Democratic Senator Stephanie Flowers says she believes this bill would put African Americans in danger.
For a long time since I've been back here in Arkansas, I have feared for my son's life. Now he's 27, he's out of Arkansas. And I thank God he is when you're bringing up crap like this.
Senator, you need to stop.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. What the hell are you gonna do? Shoot me?
The bill fell 1 vote short of passing. Its sponsor hopes to bring the bill back up Monday and get that extra yes vote it needs to pass. Lawmakers have approved a half-cent tax extension for highway funding. It will go to the governor's desk before being put on next year's ballot. Voters approved the half-cent tax in 2012. It's set to expire, though, in 2023. Lawmakers estimate it will raise about $205 million a year for state highways. And earlier this week, the Senate also gave final approval to another part of the highway funding plan. It would raise fuel taxes and tap into expected casino revenue for road money. A bill that would exempt some workers from the new minimum wage law is making a comeback at the Capitol. The amended bill would still exempt workers younger than 18, but it would also add 2 new categories of employees who could be paid less than the state's minimum wage. It would include people convicted of a felony and also people with developmental disabilities. The bill's sponsor says he made the change so this group could keep their pay.
Frankly, the employer is giving them the job, not even necessarily for what they can produce, although that's a huge benefit, but giving them that job as a public service, and where that person is just enjoying the opportunity for extra cash. At $11 an hour, those are going away, and that breaks my heart.
A new version of the bill would also exempt employers, including nonprofits with fewer than 25 employees. The bill could run as soon as next week. In national news now, President Trump will be in Alabama today to get a first-hand look at the damage done by Sunday's deadly tornadoes. The National Weather Service confirmed Thursday that 12 tornadoes touched down in Alabama. State and local officials say a lot of progress has been made over the past few days, but now parts of the state are preparing for even more storms this weekend. Meanwhile, we are getting a look at how a group of volunteers from Arkansas is helping. Sheepdog Impact Assistance shared these pictures from the disaster relief team helping in Lee County. The team was able to clear trees from an assisted living home and cover a roof of a disabled veteran's house.